I'm Caroline Leon. Together with DHL, I'm attempting the Volcanic 7 Summits as a Guinness World Record in 2021.
Caroline Leon, a determined mountain climber, fell over 7 meters from a rock climbing wall in Dubai. She was immediately rushed to the hospital, and it took 14 surgeries, 23 blood transfusions, and 2 years of extensive rehabilitation before she was able to walk once again.
It is my great pleasure to welcome Caroline Leon, the first person in the world to attempt to summit all the mountains in the Middle East and the Arabian Peninsula in the shortest possible time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for
Caroline Leon!
My name is Caroline, and I grew up in a little suburb in Australia called Coogee. And I grew up climbing cliffs, I grew up running, I grew up hiking, I grew up always with sand in my hair and surfing. I grew up fearless, and I used to climb the cliffs in Coogee. I used to climb them all the way up, look over the horizon, watch the surf break, and then I used to climb all the way down. And we're talking about 100-meter cliffs with bare hands and feet. So 4 years ago, I had one of the most humbling moments of my life. I was climbing an outdoor rock climbing wall, and it was a wooden kind of dilapidated wall. And I climbed it all the way to the top, and I plummeted all the way down. And I fell. I wasn't wearing any shoes. I fell all the way down onto concrete, and I essentially smashed my entire body. So I shattered both of my feet. On the right side, it was an open fracture to my heel bone, and it shattered into loads of pieces. On the left side, I shattered my heel bone as well, and then the bone just above it called the talus, which connects to your shin, and I shattered one of my toes. Then I had in my pelvis, my pubic bone snapped off, and then the whole bone where your hip bone is, the whole thing just shattered, and it was up much higher than it should be. I had a burst fracture to part of my spine, and then tendons that had adhered in my right foot that were fixed, and I had clawed toes, so they were also fixed as well. So I had in total about 14 surgeries, procedures. Not all of them were like massive. And I had 23 blood transfusions. I think 14 of them were complete, and then the rest were like platelets or plasma. But yeah, I just did everything that I could at the time. I tried some ridiculous things. I went to like gong therapy and sound therapy. I think because I was so open to trying lots of different things and meeting lots of different people, I went down lots of different paths when it came to therapies. I didn't want this to be the culmination of what I had done, you know? Like, I couldn't leave it at that. Because if I left it at that, then I would never forgive myself. Then I was just determined after that, determined to do everything that I could to change. And I did.
So I signed up to do a Guinness World Record this year. I have the very generous support of DHL. They sponsored me along the way. And I wanted to be the first woman in the world, the first person in the world to summit every mountain in the Middle East in 30 days. So in September of this year, I did just that. With the support of Golf for Good and DHL, I summited almost all of those mountains.
As you know, later on this year, I'm going to be attempting a Guinness World Record to summit the Volcanic 7 Summit. So this is an extraordinary feat, and I'm going to attempt to do this in 3 months and 25 days, fingers crossed. And I'm really excited about this partnership and about taking you guys on this journey with me.